Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rob Schmidt, again apologizing for lack of production quality, but something interesting today, fascinating today has happened. Sadly, Rick Perry has announced he's no longer seeking the GOP nomination for the presidency of the United States, and of course I say that sarcastically because I can't stand Perry. I've already done a video on him. The reason it's tragic is because without him in the race, you have far less incentive to watch the video I did on him, but please do so anyhow. Interestingly enough, Rick Perry had said earlier when he was pursuing the nomination, I didn't cheat on my wife, I didn't cheat on my business partner. Now all of a sudden he's supporting somebody that did cheat on his wife. And we know for a fact Newt Gingrich cheated on his wife, he had an affair. Whether or not he asked for the open marriage, that's up to debate, but we know for a fact he did have the affair. That's not disputable. As far as his two daughters backing him up, I'm sorry, but the daughters, it's all about political power. Dad's in a position of power, mom's not, so they're backing the dad. And frankly, I have a mother, I have two younger sisters, and there are a lot of conversations mom and dad had that the three of us don't know anything about. Nothing as drastic as this, but they don't know what happened. As far as Newt Gingrich is concerned, the reason he's no longer the Speaker of the House is because the fellow Republicans, his fellow Republican congressmen and women couldn't stand it when he was a speaker, and as a result he had to resign because they were about ready to throw his butt out. He's such a colossal that his own party couldn't stand him. So if his own party can't stand him, how is he going to stand up to the Democrats? How is he going to stand up to Barack Obama, who has never had an affair, has a beautiful wife and two lovely children? I despise the guy. I can't stand his policies, but look at what he's up against. And part of being a Reagan conservative is that we're supposed to care about issues like this. And although Reagan did have a failed marriage, I'm not aware that he had any affairs. Big difference indeed. And why Rick Perry, there must have been a deal made between Perry and Gingrich, so why Rick Perry would support somebody who had an affair on his wife when Rick Santorum is there, who did not have an affair on his wife and just got the support of Dr. James Dobson, who I have I love Focus on the Family, I love the work that Dr. Dobson has done. So would, as far as being a Reagan conservative, Rick Santorum be far better candidate than the adulterous Gingrich could be. And on a final note, I am so sick and tired of other talk radio hosts, so-called talk radio hosts like Sean Hannity, Hugh Hewitt, Mark Levin, etc., giving Newt Gingrich and those a pass, sucking up to them so they get the really cool interview. How many times has Sean Hannity said, a very good friend of mine, a friend of the show, the Speaker of the House, Mr. Speaker, can I call you a friend? Of course, Gingrich says yes, because that way Hannity will kiss his butt. I could go on and on about that, but how many times has Sean Hannity had him on the show and says a friend of mine, a friend of the show, and then ultimately it's Newt this, Newt that. Same thing for same thing for Hugh Hewitt. It's Newt. It's the old boys club, and that's what we need to get rid of because those guys are a cancer to the Republican Party. Look at what they did under that control. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to hear your thoughts, so please either leave a message in the YouTube message center or you can send me an email at rfschmidt007@earthlink.net. I hope you will all watch all of my videos and subscribe to them, and may God be with you in 2012.